I would get a job if I was you.
A job?
Aye, an undertaking or employment with a view to profit, even of a trifling or temporary nature.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Well, I can't keep you in the programme anymore, Rabbie. You're a 100% successful remission. You know, you are my pride and joy, Rabbie.
Well, I don't feel too grand at the moment.
Are you hearing the voices again?
No.
You taking your pills today?
Religiously.
Well, you can throw them away because they're placebos.
Come again?
Placebos, Rabbie, a medicine given to humour or gratify a patient rather than to exercise any curative effects. In a word, rubbish.
I thought I was feeling a bit less like a shitbag.
A clear head, Rabbie. That's what you've had for the last 21 days. Off the drugs and no relapses. It's all in the mind.
So that's it then?
That's it, Rabbie. I've got to be going. You were my last appointment of the week. Now have a good Sabbath. Go forth and do not multiply. Come and see me in 3 weeks' time. Here's my office number if you need me before that. After hours, leave a message. I can be there in an emergency. Anything short of emergency and the wrath of God will descend upon you in terrible and consuming fury.
Read the latest on the Mad Dogs. Latest on the Mad Dogs, sir?
It's all right, man.
All right, standard. Read all about it.
Now it's just me in the city. Just the two of us. The great metropolis that swallows up all who swarm in her maw. All human life is here. The hale and the sick, the good and the bad, the sharp and the dull, the quick and the dead. Endless possibilities. But just one wee break would do it for me. I don't mind standing on my own 2 feet, as long as the ground doesn't keep shifting.
This is Embankment. The next stop is Charing Cross. The final destination of this train is Edgware. Please mind the closing doors. This is Charing Cross. The next stop is Leicester Square. The final destination of this train is Edgware. Robert Burns, mind the closing doors. This is Leicester Square. The next stop is Tottenham Court Road. Robert Burns. Robert Burns, mind the closing doors.
Shit.
Attention, Robert Burns. Message for Robert Burns. Father Patrick, Mother Catriona, born Govan Southern General Hospital, Ward 10. Now hear this. Robert Burns, height 5 feet 11, mole on upper right thigh. Stand by for important announcement.
Fuck!
Robert Burns! Robert Burns! Message for Robert Burns!
Wait. God damn you, Mackenzie. Placebos! Quack ass.
That was a pretty pointless move. Robert Burns, please do not panic. We mean you no harm.
Bugger off!
We need to talk. You are not hearing voices inside your head. I am real.
Aye, and I'm flipping Princess Diana.
Millions of lives can be affected by the decisions you make today. This message is of cosmic importance. The fate of your entire planet is at stake.
Do you want this, sir? It's not properly sealed. I can have it replaced.
No, it's okay, I'll take it. I'll take it, it's all right.
We're not supposed to sell it if it's defective.
Listen, I used to eat out of garbage cans, okay? It's no problem. What's the damage?
I need to replace this.
Don't give me a hard time, Robert.
Fuck off and leave me alone!
No need to be abusive, sir. I'm just doing my job.
Right, okay, fine. Great. Forget about that thing and I'll just take all these, all right? What's the damage, man? Here. Shite. Take that. Calm.
You have reached the answering service of Dr. Andrew Mackenzie. Now, if you still believe your call is urgent, please press number 5.
Jesus, fuck.
You have thought twice and risk making me very angry if this is just a frivolous call. If this is an absolute bona fide urgent matter that cannot wait under any circumstances that can be imagined by the human cerebellum, take a deep breath and then ring off and call again.
Fuck your fat ass, Mackenzie! I knew it. I should have stockpiled the wee fuckers. You're right, Mackenzie. Stick to the bells. Come on, family hour viewing. Do your stuff. Fuck. You're a feckless bastard, Alistair. You go all the way to fucking Thailand, you leave the telly on the fucking blink. Where do I go? Fucking nowhere. Oh, fucking hell. Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Absalom, Absalom.
I'm not even remotely in the mood for you, mate.
Robert Burns.
Oh, shit.
Robert Burns, this message is for your ears.
Yeah, well, keep it off my face. Off, off, off.
You have been chosen out of the countless millions that inhabit this speck of dirt to be the bearer of a binding command.
Oh, tell me about it.
You will inform your leaders of your planet of our ultimate decree.
Can this not wait till tomorrow? I've got an important
For
date.
decades, we have watched your feeble experiments in steam locomotion, combustion engine, 3D animation, and nuclear power, but we have not interfered.
What about all these alien abductions? Snatching people from the beauty sleep and stuffing things up their ass? The corn circles?
Frivolity is inappropriate. This is of the ultimate import. In only 30 hours, if we have not received a satisfactory answer, we will be obliged to terminate the entire project.
You can do what the fuck you want, mate. It's got nothing to do with me.
You are wasting time. The clock is ticking. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. You will obtain for yourself a writing implement and note this down.
Hey, I always carry a writing implement with me. You know, I'm writing my own stuff now. Well, listen, you don't have tomorrow's lottery numbers, do you? Today's Friday, there's still a whole day to go.
What does it profit a man if he wins the entire world but loses his immortal soul?
Yeah, well, you put it like that, you know. It was just an off chance, you know, we could have went 50.
Shut the fuck up! Now listen very carefully. Your scientists working in remote deserts and deep underground, and the vain folly of belief that we cannot see and hear all, have developed the ultimate weapon, XZB3.
So, can you repeat that for me, please?
XZB3. It is a substance derived from moon rock. 1 gram can destroy a planet. 1 kilogram, a galaxy. But what is even worse is this substance has the properties which will allow it to be transmitted with all its destructive powers intact, instantaneously throughout the entire universe.
Well, that sounds like a right scunner, man. I'll give you that.
The entire stock of this material is at the United States Air Development Base in Wawa Springs, Utah.
Wawa Springs. Sorry, how do you spell that?
W-A-H. Wawa. In less than 30 hours, midnight Saturday, the first experiment in teleporting a portion of this material to an extraterrestrial destination will take place. We cannot allow this to happen. You will contact your leaders and inform them that they must cease, and stand by to hand over the entire stock of XZB3 to our delegated representative at 11:45 p.m. Saturday.
I'll get on it right away.
Robert, is that you?
Oh, Narendra. I'm glad to hear your voice. I'm telling you, it's the only voice I'm glad to hear.
Are you okay? Are you out of the programme?
Yeah, listen, I'm fine. Everything was okay till I left Mackenzie, right? See, that's the thing. See, Mackenzie said I was okay, but listen, you know I said I should call you if something happens? Well, I mean, I know you're really, really busy, right? But something really, really serious has come up. Oh, God, listen, Narendra, I've got to see you. Can I come over?
Look, I'm doing a night shift at the studio. We're making a programme for Canadian TV about the mad dog cult.
Oh, forget about the mad dogs, man. This is serious.
Oh, Rabbie, we've been here before, haven't we? You said yourself you have to deal with this thing on your own. I am your friend, Rabbie, but I'm not a crutch.
You're right, you know, maybe I've just got to face these bastards, whoever they are. But now, they're on my telly.
OK, listen. Can you come to the studio? We can talk there. Is that OK?
You are the fucking best, Narendra.
Dogs. The family pet. Traditionally man's best friend, but no longer. The dogs of England are dying, struck down by the canine equivalent of BSE, mad cow disease. The British government has now decreed the death and incineration of Fido. The Canine Corps are now rounding up all British dogs.
This narration's bullshit. It's a CNN type of stuff, soundbite exotica. I think we should junk it.
It's what they want in Toronto. I mean, they had a very specific agenda. No dying or emaciated dogs. I mean, they have enough of panic there already without their dogs dying.
What, the death of Fido? It's crap.
It's what sells, Rashid. I mean, all these people hiding their dogs from the canine police. It's the top story everywhere.
It's the people who are mad, not the dogs. I think I should sell this business and get the hell out of this country before we're all for it.
That'll be Robert. Rashid, please be nice to him just this once.
Look, the guy's a loser. Come on. You want sane, established type, you know, someone with a nice house and loads of money.
Dream on.
All over the British Isles, dog lovers have resisted the call to deliver their dogs to the central dog pounds, which have been set up in abandoned army bases.
It's no good, miss.
The new law establishes a fine of £20,000 or imprisonment for up to 6 years for willfully concealing a dog.
You okay now?
Yeah, well, I managed to come over here without any cosmic messages playing solo on my eardrums.
All right. Should we have a talk? See if we can make any sense out of it.
Yeah.
How many sugars?
2, please. 3 if it's lumps.
Hi, Robert. How are you?
Fine, Rashid. Yourself?
Just peachy.
Excellent. Glad to hear it.
Yeah, you have to look on the bright side. What is it they say? You're never alone with schizophrenia.
Can you be a human being for once?
I'm just being normal.
That's the whole trouble, Rashid.
Ooh.
Run, Jessie, run!
Scientists are working around the clock to find an antidote for the infectious agent in dog saliva and excrement, which has proved so deadly to humans.
Well, that is some story, Rabbie.
I told you it was serious.
Remember when I met you in the hospital, you were hearing the voice of the World War II pilot? And I said I thought you were remembering a film. You were sure that was real?
I could bloody smell the engine grease off that Spitfire.
Yeah, but we sorted it out. We searched the net and checked his story. There never was a World War II pilot who lost both his legs and then won the Olympic 10,000 metres. I mean, next time he spoke to you, you called his bluff and you never heard him again.
Yeah, but then I got the cleaning lady in the Mafia headquarters in Miami and she was a fucking disaster.
Yeah, but she didn't last long.
Yeah, but she talked too much. Look, Narendra, this isn't even the same thing. I've got messages on the tube, the supermarket tan out. I've got pigs on the fucking telly. I've never had that before.
Well, the doctor stopped the pills.
So what?
Well, maybe that triggered off a relapse or something. Oh, come on, let's approach this logically.
Oh, hi, yeah, logically it's fine.
Right, what shall I key in? What was the name of that stuff?
XZB3.
And the place?
Wawa Springs, Utah.
How do you spell that?
Wawa Springs, W-A-H, Wawa. Oh, put in aliens, extraterrestrials, God knows what else.
So we're searching for all items that combine US Air Force,
Yep.
extraterrestrials,
Yes.
Wawa Springs, Utah, XBZ3.
XZB3.
XZB3. Striking the hour of the experiment, what was it?
Midnight Saturday.
Not giving you much time, are we? Right, let's see what turns up.
This is a complete waste of time. All you're going to get is 10,000 lunatic maniacs Satanists telling you you're all just rejects for the planet Zog.
Exactly.
Why didn't I just stockpile those fucking tablets? They always just give you enough to complete the course, you know, just enough to keep you tied to their strings.
Something's coming up.
Ah, yesterday's lunch.
No, I'm getting... Oh, shit!
What is it?
Hey, you two, what are you up to? My screen has gone!
How do I get out of this? Control, Alt, Delete.
Just pull the plug in it.
Oh, fuck!
Well, that's just typical, isn't it?
Oh, fuck! This is all I need now!
There's a torch down there.
What?
There's a torch down by the workbench.
Where?
By the wall.
Oh, fuck! Oh, shit!
No, don't move! I'm coming over, I know where it is.
Never trust a woman who can see in the fucking dark!
Narendra,
Stay there, okay? I can handle this.
Right.
Robert Burns.
Oh, no.
Robert Burns.
Did you hear that?
Did I hear what?
Robert Burns, you are wasting valuable time.
Narendra, for God's sake, you must have heard that.
Heard what, for God's sake?
And behold, who shall be worthy to open up the seven seals?
Narendra!
Oh, fuck!
I'll get to the damn fuse box.
Oh, fuck the fuse box, I'm out of here.
Ouch! You are hopeless in a crisis, Rabbie.
Oh, tell me something I don't know, eh?
Don't you think you're pushing things a bit?
Oh, that's exactly what I need to hear.
Oh, listen, you know I'm not one of those vultures who make a living out of other people's problems. But I'm not Mother Teresa either. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't take everything on board. I have a life.
A life is good, I'm all for that.
I can't live inside your head. We'll both go nuts.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, you don't even want to see this thing. It sure beats the mafia cleaning lady anyway.
You just have to say to yourself, there is a real world out there. And we're both part of it.
There is a real world out there.
I'm a beef part of it.
Come on, I'm not very good at this. I'm just a friend.
Yeah. I'm 100% in favour of friendship, Narendra.
Come on. Let's go back and see if Rashid's fixed the light. Must have been a virus. Come on, I got to pick up my stuff.
Well, listen, I don't want to go back to my place tonight.
Well, you're not staying at mine. Sorry, but my flatmate's paying good rent. She needs a space.
Right, okay, it's okay. I'll just go downtown and live with the musicians.
You're not sleeping in a cardboard box either. Come on, Rabbie. Maybe he didn't fix the lights. Maybe the bugger just went home. That man is hopeless. Oh, well, we've got the emergency lights. Oh, my God. Rashid!
I can't believe this.
We've got to call the police. Rabbie, get the phone.
I'll get the phone, aye, brilliant. I'll
It's up there, for God's sake. Robert, just dial whatever it is.
Can I see it?
It is still 999, isn't it?
No need for all of that.
Who the fuck are you?
I am the police.
Like, fuck you are.
Just come quietly and don't make a fuss.
What have you done to this man?
We've killed him, I'm afraid. A misunderstanding. We thought he was pointing a gun. But that's not important right now. Let me guess. It's you two that have brought up the genie. The quick little keyboard fingers.
You killed him!
You're upset. It's understandable. But you're the ones who asked the tricky questions. Now, I want the answers. So, Will you come quietly, or will you become another two helpless victims of police brutality?
Well, that sounds like a rhetorical question.
How do we know you're the police?
By our arrogant demeanour and our total disregard for civil rights. Now, come along.
It's all right, Narendra. They're real.
Just shut your face, jock. You still do not understand. Why am I telling you this? Do I know what the Yanks are storing under 7 miles of mountain rock? Am I privy to this information? Which I am now told a certified schizophrenic and his Asian babe have been giving out over the wide world of cyberspace to every Tom, Dick and Dickhead. Answer? No, I am not.
Well, it's a special substance.
Will you
derivative of moon rock.
shut up? Not only am I being jerked around by this lunatic who knows what I am absolutely, positively, totally unclassified to know in my own right, but said lunatic now informs me that he received this information from a disembodied voice which spoke to him over underground and supermarket tannoys and then on television in the guise of a talking pig. Have I got that absolutely right there?
To a T, sir.
Well, little man, could you in that case, favouring me with something of a surmise, speculate as to why this voice, this, shall we say, galactic representative with all the usual all-powerful planet-busting inclinations chose yourself instead of some famous person of influence? The Pope, or some other world leader who might actually be able to do something about it.
No, sir, I cannot venture any speculation.
Voices, haven't you listened? He's been hearing them for years. It's easily controlled by medication, but the doctor's cut him off.
We have checked out this Dr. Mackenzie, but he's buggered off for the weekend in his Fantouche FWD Cherokee Jeep, and until he tries to pick up his messages, we cannot put a marker on his precise location. But we have checked out your story against his files. So, I believe you.
What?
I believe you. Your explanation is so absurd, not even a lunatic like you could make it up. It's Occam's razor.
Come again?
Occam's razor. The simplest explanation which fits the facts is likely to be the correct one. Any other explanation is even crazier than yours. Ergo, you're a well-trained Rusky spy or an ace undercover muckraker in the pay of the liberal or socialist press.
I can assure you, sir, I'm neither of those.
No, I don't think you are. No one privy to this information would just ladle it out like you did over the web. It had to be an act of overwhelming stupidity, which brings us back to you, Robert Burns.
I'm very grateful for your confidence, sir.
Can't you just keep quiet for 1 minute?
Does this mean you're going to let us go?
Your girlfriend's smart. Brains and beauty. Tell me, miss, what do you see in this schmuck? The human passions always amaze me. I've never had any myself. What's it like?
What?
Never mind, a private thought. Would you like to know why I'm going to let you go freely?
Well, that might help keep things on an even keel.
You really piss me off. I know what the lady's thinking. Your dead friend. That's being taken care of now. A sad routine burglary. All the rest is in your schizoid mind. You're right. None of this is happening. I don't exist. My department doesn't exist. We're just bugs scurrying around in the holes in Whitehall. The Yanks want me to hold on to you, you know, until they get here. They're flying over a team from Salt Lake City. Psycho Ops, paranormal SWAT team. Why should I cooperate with them? Now, listen to me. I've arranged reservations for you at the Hampshire Hotel on Leicester Square. Luxury suite under the name of Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Excellent.
Don't go back to either of your homes. The Yanks will have put their own marker on you. They don't trust us either. I want you to get out there and wait.
Wait for what?
Wait until they contact you again. Whoever it is, whatever it is, humour them. Tell them you've made good progress. Tell them you've met the real McCoy. I'll have my people watching every move. If you're in physical danger, they'll move in. Do you believe in Queen and country?
Well.
You're right. Fuck the Queen. We're still British. It's shite, but it's all we've got. It's a way of life. If they tried to put Euro Disney here, I'd have paid the Hezbollah to blow it up.
That's the spirit.
I'm banking on you, son. You can take it.
Thanks very much.
Look after him, lady. He might be crazy, but he's one of us.
You can count on me.
Pax vobiscum.
Right, this way.
Listen, we've got to go to the police. Rashid was murdered. Oh, his brother's out of town. I don't know where. I'll have to call Doreen. She's his ex-wife.
Doreen, the one that wanted him dead. My God, talk about wish fulfillment, man, eh?
Well, I can't call his parents, can I? I mean, they're fucking who knows where in Pakistan.
Right. Okay, man, okay, it's okay. Let's think rational about this, all right?
What? What did you just say?
I said, let's think rationally about this. You know, let's phone one of your friends in CNN, Channel 4, you know what I mean? Put out the global warning. Well, fuck, what?
Southeastern trains regrets the delay of the 2347 to Adelbray. This is due to suspect canine excreta found on the incoming service.
Narendra, you know, I'm just trying to help you here, you know, that's all I'm trying to do.
Did you hear what you just said? Rational. After everything that's happened tonight.
What do you want me to do? I lift my head and bathe the moon.
Yeah, that just might be the right thing. Fuck, those guys took my purse. I haven't even got money for the phone, let alone the tube.
Well, I've not got a bean of me either, man. Listen, let's go back to the hotel, you know, the Mr. and Mrs. Smith thing. Do you want to do that?
I am not going to do what that madman says. Come on.
Well, what about, we can go to the bridge, OK? We'll sit in the bridge, we'll raise our money that way. I've done it before, it's a doddle.
You must be joking.
Right. Got it. Sorry, excuse me. Excuse me, have you seen Jimmy Joyce? Seen Jimmy? No?
Robert, where are we going?
Trying to find Jimmy Joyce, man. You know James Joyce? I was Robert Burns, he was James Joyce. He was going to organise a band called the Celtic Crushers, but somebody stole his sax.
All I need, another lost soul. What is the point, Robert?
Oh, come on, man, come on. Excuse me, I'm looking for Jimmy Joyce. You know James Joyce, the... Jimmy Joyce? Up the top. Star, thanks so much. Thank you. No, sorry, man. Yes. Hey, Jimmy. You found your sax, eh?
Rabbie Burns. Wee sleeked, cowering, timorous beastie. Hi, kid me filthy and all that. Introduce me to your charming consort.
This is Narendra, Jimmy.
Oh, I'm glad to know you. I'm sorry I can't invite you into my parlour or sit you down or make you a cup of tea. I mean, my kit's in storage in Wandsworth.
It's brilliant to see you, Jimmy.
Yeah, delighted. I've been rehearsing, as you can see, you know. I've got a full season's engagement. Got the Bakerloo line, the District line, the City and Metropolitan line, Whitechapel all the way through to Chorley Wood. Not a single moment's respite for idleness.
That's brilliant, Jimmy. Brilliant.
It's standing still. That's what deadens the brain, Rabbie. You should come on board with us. I was just saying that to me mates, wasn't I, lads?
Yeah. Little person.
Where's me old mate Rabbie Burns, the poet of the one-man bands?
Rabbie, I think we should talk.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, Jimmy, we've got a bit of a situation going on and, well, to be honest, the both of us are in a bit of a bind.
Well, you better step into my office and we'll have a conference. Come on in. It's rudimentary at the moment, but I'm having insulation put in later. Thank goodness for the Sunday Times, eh? You been giving your girlfriend the rundown on survival in these terminal conditions? All the personal, money and business sections that everybody throws away. I mean, we keep them for insulation. There's none more than us bums who are up to the minute on the true and awesome nature of the country's finances. Oh, yes. It's all ticking down towards the apocalypse, the days of Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, the beast of the pit whose name is Mammon. Oh, yes. It's all going right down the tubes, Rabbie.
Aye, and the dogs, Jimmy.
Absolutely, the dogs. The country's going to the dogs, but the dogs are not there. But I can show you something, Rabbie.
This is no use, Rabbie. I've got to get to a phone. I'll reverse the charges, whatever.
A phone? That is not a problem, lassie. Here, use that one outside. You'll get a better reception. Too many gamma rays in here.
Thank you.
That is one hell of a sexy bird you got there, Rabbie. Ooh, you lucky bastard. She reminds me of my first wife. Or was it me second? My mind's in even a worse state than yours. And how are the battered brain cells, Rabbie? I mean, still in their scrow to the National Health Service?
Well, that's exactly the problem we've got now, Jimmy.
Hello, Doreen? Oh, hi, Janet. It's Narendra. Hi. Is Doreen about? Could you ask her to give me a call when she comes home? I'm looking for Rashid's parents' number. Oh, right.
Jimmy, you told me.
I told all sorts of stories. That's my name, James Joyce, the teller of tales. Blame me old Irish ma, bless her old stopped heart. I mean, you're the poetic one, aren't you, Rabbie? Your name's your good luck charm. It's your mojo. Our minds are not our own anymore. It's our brain that is the alien beast.
Jimmy, this government man was real. He's not in my brain. Narendra was there. She saw him. He's the thin man.
Yeah, the government, eh? If only they were in our brains. Be a lot more easier, wouldn't it? Then I wouldn't have to wrap me poor old carcass in the Daily Telegraph to see me through the winter.
We've got to get back to Kentish Town. This doesn't make sense at all.
Well, did you speak to Doreen?
I spoke to Janet, her sister, you know, the proctologist.
That's not in my dictionary. What's that mean?
I mean, she's a physician specialising in maladies of the rectum.
She cures pains in the arse, Jimmy.
All right. Nice.
Is insane. She says Rashid phoned half an hour ago saying he was leaving town. He left her a message for Doreen about some unpaid bills.
Why would he do that? I thought you told me they weren't even in speaking terms.
You're not listening. Half an hour ago. It's now 11:15. We were with that weird bloke from about 10. We went back to the studio at 9:45. I remember looking at my watch. Rashid spoke to Janet a full hour after we saw him dead.
Resurrection. The inevitable next step.
Is she sure it was Rashid?
She said she was positive. I mean, what could I say? I couldn't tell her what we saw, could I? I just had to hang up. I tried him at home, no answer. I tried the studio. The answer machine's on.
Answer machine? Oh, that's funny because I definitely saw the whole thing ripped out.
It's back on now. We've got to get back there. Something really fishy's going on.
Fish are the masters of deception.
Well, maybe it was a hoax, somebody trying to dupe us. that weird bloke. Maybe Rashid's in on it. Sounds like his sense of humour. Except he wouldn't trash his own studio. I don't know what to think anymore.
Think positive thoughts. They're all that's left us. Bloody hell!
The dogs, they've come for the dogs.
Let's get out of here, fast!
Shit, I should have my camera team here.
Narendra! Whatever you do, watch out the dogs don't bite you!
Narendra!
This way, Jimmy.
I'll meet you back at the Hampton Hotel!
This is the Metropolitan Police Canine Control Unit. Information has been received that you are in possession of illegal canine. The penalty for concealment of an animal or animals under this act is a fine of £20,000 and or a term of imprisonment not exceeding 18 years.
This one goes under the Thames. Whew. Smell that sewer, boy. Oh, it does not bring back the old days, eh?
Jimmy, I've got to get back, man. I can't just leave her there.
She'll be all right. She's a capable woman, I can see that. She's the stronger sex. It's biological. They're much more closer to nature than we, you know. That's why the aliens abduct women but always talk to men.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, to sap their strength. I mean, they tested us men and found us wanting. But the overlords, I mean, they've tried to warn us. But it's pathetic, really, I mean, because they know we never listen to them. I don't know why they bother. It's this way.
Wait a minute, Jimmy. I thought you told me that you didn't have...
Never speak freely above the ground, Boyle. Too many little ears. It's bad enough down here. The Germans used to fit rats with microphones and let them loose in the sewers. Did you know that?
No.
Old MI5 man who used to kip at Blackfriars told me that one. His name was Nigel Boosworthy, if you can believe that. Truth is always stranger than fiction. You ever seen that film? Zombies living under Russell Square.
No.
I've never seen it myself. But the Phantom tube stations, I've been at a couple of those. Scary stuff.
What are you talking about, Jimmy?
Stops that aren't on the map, Rabbie. Venus flytraps of the underground system. Hobbs Lane, Smudge Green, Mugward Hill, Spooning Beck, Iggledon Common. Passengers who don't know get off and are never seen again. London Transport has a whole file on these cases. Customers going missing. It's bad for business. Absolute hush-hush. I got stranded halfway down the platform once and had to rush back, just about made it through the doors. Next time I really did get caught. Too far gone on the firewater. That is when I met your new friend.
Oh, come on, Jimmy, didn't take the piss. It's no funny.
Fucking terrifying it was too. Chilblain Court, midway between Mile End and Bethnal Green. I suddenly realised I was all alone. And this thing sort of slid up from the corner of my eye. It was the pig. It was the pig you saw, wasn't it?
Aye, the pig, that's right, aye.
Aye, right fucking ugly bastard it was too. I was going to square off the booze, but it sort of stretched out this trotter-like thing and touched me. Icy cold it was, like the grave.
What did it say, man?
Did you hear that?
Oh, Jimmy, fuck that, man. What did it say?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. It was 15, 16 years ago. Anyway, it was like these aliens, these little men in spacesuits, came scurrying along the floor. About 4 inches tall they were. Came straight for me feet and stuck needle-like things in me ankles. I went down like a 9-pin. Is that the correct usage? 9-pin? Maybe you have to be several 9-pins, I don't know.
Jimmy, just go on.
So, well, anyway, it was like Gulliver's Travels, you know? They dragged me back to this platform, and this beast, like, just stood over me, drooling from its quivering snout, and it pointed a finger at me, and it was... Then I remember what it said. Watch it.
That's all it said.
Watch it!
Feeling a bit queasy. Don't worry, it's the weightlessness, you know.
Where am I?
Why do they always say that? Who am I? Now that's a real question.
Somebody help me!
I'm here, Robert. You're absolutely safe. You have merely been removed to a destination 160,000 miles from your previous position. You are currently in our support vessel orbiting planet Earth.
Aye? Looks like somebody's garage.
The brain deceives the eye. Your mind is simply trying to find a familiar construct to obstruct true reality. What you see is not what you get, Rabbie!
Do I know you for somewhere? Oh, I knew it!
You know nothing, Rabbie. You are a fucking ignoramus. You're simply experiencing classic symptoms of repression and denial. Your brain cannot dare to see us as we really are.
I don't believe you.
Okie dokie. Shipmates. Now, what can you see? Oh, I tried to clean the pane, but you see, you can't clean spaceship windows from the outside. And we haven't been to home base for 2 trillion years.
You're a rotten liar, Mackenzie.
Honest to God, Rabbie, if that pane was clean, you would see all the stars in their glory. You would see the beautiful blue orb of Earth majestically rotating. Oh, it's enough to bring tears to your eye.
Get me out of this thing, for God's sake, eh? If this is your type of blooming therapy, it's choking me to death.
No can do, Rabbie. You couldn't breathe the air. Nitrogen, 95 octane. I mean, we come from a very soupy planet. Most of the time you can't see your pseudopoda in front of your ass. The problem is, Rabbie, you've developed a serious deficiency in the belief department. You have failed to carry out your vital mission with the solemn spirit it requires, and now we have to show you what's at risk.
Oh, I took it very serious, man. No shit. I told that government guy the whole story. He's probably passing it on to the highest level at this very moment. Come on, I did everything you asked.
This island Earth, where Jesus walked across the water, where Moses prophesied and Muhammad preached, where Michelangelo painted, where Madonna sang, where chocolate, banana, ripple, nut sundaes were consumed in lazy summer afternoons, will all be reduced in 24 hours to a burnt-out cinder unless we get our message through.
This is crazy, man. Well, I mean, it's all crazy, but this is crazy. I mean, why on earth me? Nobody cares what I say or do, man. Nobody gives a flying fuck.
Why you? That's a reasonable question. Rules of nature, cosmic constraints. You see, we can only be seen and heard by certain people. People whose brains work in certain frequencies. Schizophrenics, paranoids, mystics, religious fanatics and the like. All of those people who are least qualified to deliver a simple message. It has caused us so much bother in the past. Even the Supreme Being's going on about it. He calls it the limit of omnipotence.
The Supreme Being?
My boss. There's always someone at a higher level.
I need to meet with him then. I need to meet the Supreme Being.
Now, everybody knows that you cannot see the Supreme Being until you're dead, and only then if you're very, very good.
You are a
fucking shit, Mackenzie. Do you know that? You've always been useless with your fucking programs and placebos.
Rabbie, I am not what you see. I've told you that before.
Well, I want to see you as you really are then.
No, you wouldn't want that. It would seriously drive you spare.
Yeah? Well, I'm willing to take the risk. Show me.
No way.
Listen, how can I complete my mission if I'm not completely satisfied? You've got to show me.
It's not a good idea.
I bet I've seen far worse than bad acid.
Not in your deepest nightmares.
I don't believe you. I didn't believe any of this. Show me.
Well, remember, it was your idea. It's usually the smell that gets them.
You never know how really alone you are until you're in the middle of 500,000 people all going somewhere. Or so they think. And you're the only one who knows. They're going down the toilet in less than 24 hours. You and all the other nutcases preaching the end of the world. The end is nigh. It's what I was brought up to believe. But we all just carried on. Just in the off chance. Hi, how you doing? I've got a reservation here under the name Smith.
I'll take a look, sir.
Had a hard night with the band, you know, the chauffeur's coming along later with the rest of the gear. You know, he's got the usual documents, driver's licence, UB40, that kind of thing.
That'll be fine, sir. You're already signed in. It's room number 405, and we'll bring the luggage up to you when it arrives, sir.
Excellent. Thanks very much. Excellent.
Don't overdo it, Robert.
Who the hell said that?
Just keep calm, Robert. Everything will be fine. When you reach your room, turn on the television. Any channel will do.
Yeah, you're right about that. It's all rubbish anyway.
Just do what you're told for a change.
Get behind me, Satan.
That was an uncalled for slur, Robert. So, you asked to see me. Here I am.
God!
That was one of my names. I am the Supreme Being. Now, I know you're in some kind of discomfort. I'm sorry about that, but I trust the room is to your liking.
Aye, it's brilliant.
The best suite has been reserved, I'm afraid, for the Sultan of Bradago.
Cool.
But I hope this will be adequate in the short term.
Yeah, it's a very nice room. Thanks. Thanks very much. Thanks.
Now, you wanted to ask me something. What was it?
Oh, shit. Sorry. God. Well, you know, my grandfather would have given his eye teeth to be here, you know, to be given the opportunity. He was, you know, brought up in the Kirk and joined the Communist Party. He always said that he just wanted to meet the guy responsible for the whole world, you know, and he would just...
Stop babbling, boy. Out with it.
I don't know what to say. I'm not the man for the job, OK? I just don't have the contacts. What you really want is a politician or some other type of professional criminal. You know, I can't do what you want me to do. It's just not possible.
Yes, they all say that. Ever since Moses. I can't do this, I can't do that. I'm slow of speech. I'm just some simple shepherd. Then off he goes and becomes a revolutionary, founds a new religion. Well, that wasn't my idea at all.
Was it not?
All I'm trying to do is maintain a modicum of peace and harmony in the world. No, it's not as easy as you think.
No, I suppose not.
Entropy and decay. It's all around us. Well, I'm not getting any younger. What was that chap? Nietzsche. Said that God was dead. Wasn't far off the mark.
Well, I think he was making a metaphorical point.
Yes, well, it's sweet of you to say so, love, but I've been having this pain in the lower anthropophagus. It starts there and kind of just travels up. What was I saying?
Peace and harmony.
Ah, yes. Well, I'm not omnipotent, you know. I need to be helped by the project. It was an experiment in free will. That was the whole point. But I can't save you if you fuck up.
Aye, we're a sorry lot. But there's a lot of really good people down there.
Name one.
Name one. Well, you got Socrates, Galileo, Jesus Christ, he wasn't too bad. You've got Nelson Mandela, Kenny Dalglish, you had Princess Diana. Oh, and that Canadian teenager off the television, the one who goes around the globe highlighting the child labour in the third world.
Would you pick it up, please? I can't stand that sound.
Okay.
Hello, is that room 405?
Narendra?
I mean,
Rabbie, you're there.
There's nothing wrong
Right.
in principle with
I am fine,
technology.
Are you
It's
okay?
just those sounds. They get inside
I called your
head,
flat several times. I've been calling the hotel every hour. Where did you spend the night, for God's sake? What happened to your friend?
I don't know.
Listen, can you get here, Rabbie, to the studio? The weirdest thing. Do you have any money?
I don't have a penny.
They take classical music.
All right, I'll come down. Wait for me. Don't go anywhere else. Has that weird man turned up?
No, there's no one here. It's just the telly.
I'll be right there. Give me 40 minutes.
Hey, I've got all the time in the world. I've got all the time in the world.
Rabbie Burns. Wake up, you motherfucker.
What? Eh? What? Hey! Christ! Oh! Christ! Aye! Fuck! Aye! Help!
Watch the lamp. I don't have a budget for breakages.
He's coming around.
About time. I told you not to mix the drugs. Purity is in the eye of the beholder.
Want a burger? What? Genuine American beef. Not like that disease shit you got over here.
What's that fucking smell?
Dog flesh, boy. Putrescent pooches. All of England's dogs being thrown into a great big fiery furnace. Round the clock.
This place gives me the shakes. It's a bad enough human crematorium.
No, there's nothing wrong with this location. It's picturesque, it's desolate, it's menacing. It's a perfect metaphor for the industrial and technological decay in a world which has turned its back on our Lord Jesus.
For their sins have reached unto heaven, and their iniquities thereof. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn for them, for no one buyeth their merchandise anymore.
And eventually, no one can hear you scream.
I'm not...
Yeah, you just relax, boy. You're gonna do just fine. You know, this all would have been much simpler if that Whitehall friend of yours hadn't decided to get smart. And we had to take care of him. And now he's fish food.
You guys can't do this, do you know why? Because I'm a citizen of the United Kingdom. And I like communities. I am protected by the... I am protected for the European communities.
Never trust in your own government, son.
The others give you a much better deal. You should have looked out for numero uno.
I'm not a number. I'm a free man.
Touche.
But you Brits, you should have kept to your crop circles. That's more your size. What you gotta do? You leak the Roswell film. Then you snitch on Area 51, and now this. Don't just stand there. Help me get this thing up his ass.
Whoa, hey, whoa, you don't have to do that, okay? I'll tell you everything, okay? I met with them. I spoke to them, okay? They said that you've just got to stop these experiments, okay? With your XBZ, whatever the fuck it is, or they're going to blow up the world tonight, man. There can't be much time left.
Did they demonstrate their capabilities?
Did they what?
What, did they show you the mega rays?
Well, not exactly, but...
Did they blow up a small planet in your actual presence, or did they show you ruins of civilizations they'd wiped out before?
Oh.
Did they send you to Metaluna by Inner Ross?
No, but I did meet with a supreme being.
So where did this encounter take place?
At the Hampshire Hotel. It's part of the Radisson Edwardian. And
Don't fuck with me.
No.
I don't have a sense of humor. I don't even think the Marx Brothers are funny.
I swear to God, man, it's the truth. He was well pissed off.
So you're on a mission from God?
Lord, strike down the blasphemer.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I told him I wasn't the right man for the job.
This won't do. We're gonna have to take him apart.
What?
You want to trepan him here?
Oh, I only need the brain. We can leave the skull behind. I'll need the skull. I'll need the bucket, the saw. Give me the jumper cables for his nipples.
Yep.
I'm gonna need the suction tubes for cranial fluid.
No way, you'll never get away with this.
What corny dialogue.
God, I love this job. It makes up for missing the Cold War. My country, Tennessee,
Sweet land of liberty, of thee I say.
Hold it right there. Only that's my partner you've got tied down there. A bosom friend. And the best interpreter of Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man in the entire London transport network. Now, I know what you're thinking. These bums are expendable. We can shoot 6 dozen of them and no one will bat an eyelid. But you see, you won't get away with it. It's the crematorium next door. Tonight's the night of the big demo. The Canine Liberation Front. They're about to storm the furnaces. The TV cameras are everywhere.
This previously abandoned crematorium has been reopened to function as London's regional centre for the disposal of canine carcasses. At the back of this building, in rows upon rows of cages, which we've not been allowed to fill.
You put those guns away, this isn't Texas!
I know you can't afford to shoot him. It was his brain you wanted, wasn't it? In good shape, but pickled in formaldehyde.
Narendra, they've got to understand. You've got to stop these experiments in Utah, man. The world's going to end.
Sure, and we all know that one, don't we, Rabbie? Nothing lasts forever.
Excuse me, do you have a dog in there?
They're killing the dogs in there! Is it human? They're stunning them and they are chopping them down like cattle! Think of the puppies! Think of the puppies!
Still, Rabbie, I've got to get this loose.
I can give you your chance, Mr. Burns. I can put you to a direct link to Wawa Springs. You can talk directly to my project manager.
Don't listen to them. They tried to kill you.
They're probably aliens themselves. Squiggly, wiggly sacks of protoplasm behind the human masks. I've seen them.
I'm as human as you are.
Prove it.
Oh, shit!
Flesh and blood! Flesh and blood!
What the fuck did you do that for? Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Come on! This way to the tube, come on!
He was captured from where? On the street or your house?
We can catch it at the station.
Shit! Give us a tune, Jimmy. Next stop, we're getting off, okay? Partner.
Did you see the name of that station?
It was Camden Town, wasn't it?
Only it wasn't. Didn't you wonder why nobody else got on or off?
What are you talking about, Jimmy?
Don't you remember me telling you about the phantom stations?
What station is this? It's behind you. Well, it ain't listed here.
It's impossible.
I was stationed in London for 5 years, Ogden. I know the system. Northern Line. Last station was Kentish Town. This should be Camden.
Well, maybe they built a new station in between.
No fucking way.
Maybe the train stopped it by accident.
I tell you, there's no such fucking station.
You guys, I gotta get to a hospital. I gotta get this hand sewn back on.
Don't worry about it. If they can fix your cock, they can sure as hell fix your hand.
We've got to get above ground.
What was that?
Hours to go. Then the world ends, or else I discover just how much of a fruitcake I am. What would your choice be?
What's that you say, Rabbie?
Nothing. I've got bloody well nothing to say.
What I would die for now is a very stiff drink.
I managed to collect a little from my session.
I picked up a bit of cash from home.
This one's on me, lass.
I just want to earn my bread, guy, and feed my family. You may starve and you may die, but what has that got to do with me? Babies are buried on the floors in a church behind closed doors. I don't know the bloody cause. What has that got to do with me? I've seen all the documentaries and there's nothing I can do. I have listened to the commentaries. Why should I listen to you? If I'm told to go, I vote. If I need money, I strike. If I'm told not to, then I won't. I want the best deal out of life.
Well, that was a lucrative journey, even though it was a bit tense.
Yeah, you've got to stop busking on the underground, Jimmy. It's too deadly.
Right. Well, at least we saved your brain from the pickle jar.
Yeah, that's one oh, yeah.
You have Jimmy's friends to thank for that. They put a watch on the hotel. They saw the Americans rush off with a suspicious load, so they followed you.
We use pizza delivery motorcycles. We have our own SAS to warn us about the police raids, especially since we began hiding the dogs. I located Narendra through me wee mobile. The numbers she called, amazing, these gadgets.
I was back in Kentish Town. You will not believe it. But when I went back to the studio, the whole thing had been cleaned out. No sign of Rashid, dead or alive. And I spoke to Janet again about that phone call, and she said she was positive it was him.
Maybe none of this has happened, you know, it's just all in my head.
I'm not in your head.
Thank God for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we don't usually interfere with the serious business of imbibing strong liquor in these premises on a Saturday night. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special presentation for you. Would you please welcome the one and only revolutionary, socialist, illusionist and medium, the great Gazooka. Give the poor bastard a hand.
Time, the universe, and the eternal flow of life. Well, we'll forget about all that. How about loaning this poor bastard a few quid until payday? But seriously, comrades, to be a socialist medium is not the most popular thing these days. When people raise the dead, they want to hear words of comfort and balm from their loved ones from the hereafter. They don't want to hear Joseph Stalin gibbering away over their muesli breakfast. Ghosts. Now, that's a word to conjure with. Now, raising the dead is not as simple as it sounds. But whoever thought of bringing back Karl Marx can't be doing anything but taking the mickey, can he? Are? Who thought of him? Tony Blair? And what's he doing here? The transformation of society. Now there's a trick for you. We live in impoverished times. Once upon a time, millions of people believed they could perform this trick. They marched, fought, starved, and died for it. Was it the greatest illusion of them all? Even greater than Houdini vanishing the elephant from the stage of the Alhambra Theatre? But what has happened to our magical capacities? All we can transform now is to destruction. We kill, we pollute the planet, we devour ourselves by poisoning our food. First, we lost our bovine cousins. Now we have lost our dogs, our best friends. Are we too soon to be collected in vast holding areas and be stunned to death and then incinerated in our hundreds of thousands? Once again? What do you think, Robert?
Let's go. Let's go. What's the time?
10:10.
Christ. OK, let's go home, OK? Because if something's going to happen, there's nothing we can do about it, all right? You get enough money for a taxi? It's just that I think we should avoid the tube.
I'll get it.
I'll leave you two here.
No, listen, come back to mine, okay? Do you want to come back to mine? It's a bit of a mess, but...
Don't worry. I won't leave you alone tonight.
Excellent. Right, here's a cab. Cab!
Very nice, very nice. So this is what having a roof over your head looks like. Stirs an old tribal memory, Rabbie. Can I use your bathroom?
Yeah, it's just through there, mate.
It's the hot water you miss now and again. And being able to have a crap without 16 other buggers banging on your door.
Yeah, just make yourself at home, Jimmy. Sorry I didn't have time to tidy up, like.
I'm finished. Have you got anything to eat? I'm starving. I feel like I haven't eaten for a week.
I got something yesterday, just rubbish in the oven stuff, though.
Anything.
Do you mind if I get terribly antisocial and take a bath? A very, very long bath?
I've got all the time in the world, Jimmy.
1 hour and 5 minutes.
I've always wanted to meet the end in a bubble bath. A Fortnum Mason's bath salts and a nice little wooden duck. You wouldn't happen to have a nice little wooden duck, would you, Rabbie?
Afraid not, Jimmy.
Oh, well. I'm just gonna have to make do.
I think I've lost my appetite. I don't want to spend my last night on Earth with Mrs. Jamal's chicken tikka masala.
You get any better ideas? What was that?
Who's there?
I better see who it is. What time is it?
You don't want to know.
I tell you, I bet it's the landlord. He just will not go away. I knew it. Alistair never paid the rent. Here's my t-shirt. Cheers.
If you're human, please knock once. If you're an alien from the furthest reaches of the galaxy, please knock twice.
It's okay, Jimmy, just open the door. I didn't believe in this mumbo-jumbo stuff anyway. It's all in my head. Everything's fine. Tomorrow's just another day. Rashid! You look like shite, man.
You better come in, mate. It's a bit cold out there.
Rashid, are you all right? Can you hear me?
I don't think the man's all right, lass. I mean, not with that big hole in his head.
Robert, where's your phone? I better call a doctor. I should have an emergency number somewhere.
I don't think you should bother.
I better get dressed then.
Cop a feel of this, Rabbie?
No.
This is a dead man.
I didn't want to hear this, Jimmy.
This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but with a whimper. One of your modern poets, Mr. Burns, not your namesake, of course, a much more pessimistic scribbler. It should come as no surprise, though, it's all in my book. Alas, there are so many versions. Very difficult to know when to put a full stop to a creative work, don't you think? I preferred to leave it open-ended.
Is that the person you saw, Rabbie?
Can you see this as well, yeah?
He reminds me of someone. Long, long ago.
Well, then we're all mad. All three of us.
Free will. But I had to draw the line somewhere. There was always going to be a cut-off point beyond which there were no second chances. You piss me off, and I am terrible in the wrath of my nostrils. It's all on record.
This looks like a very bad cable setup, Rabbie. Evangelicals on a shoestring.
Yes, I'm always being doubted by those who expect grand spectacles and sensational effects. Well, you'll have your fill of those, don't worry, when the curtain comes down.
I tried to tell you I did everything you asked me to do, but it was just impossible. There was no time. You chose the wrong man.
Yes, you're probably right. We see time so differently out here. Still, it's all water off a duck's back now. Those people in Utah went ahead with their test run. They destroyed a small planet in the constellation of Pisces. I have to take a firm view. I've decided to start over with a new species. Haven't decided quite what yet. What do you think of armadillos?
This is not fair. I mean, you can't judge us by the worst of humanity. You know, there are people out there doing their best to improve things.
Well, that's the whole point of the Last Judgment, my dear. Those who pass muster will be relocated to another project, hopefully more congenial. It's all in my book. Only the truly heinous will be condemned.
Who will be the judge?
What? Oh, I can't exactly tell you at the moment. It depends who's on the duty roster. It'll be someone with a general sympathy for the human race. I'll try to keep out the real bastards.
The day of doom, and the damned, so utterly bound and helpless that they are even unable to remove from the eye a worm that gnaws it.
Excuse me?
It's not from your book. It's from my namesake's James Joyce. Portrait of an Artist. You know, the priest's sermon. Hellfire and brimstone, that kind of stuff.
Well, I don't know about that. I never go downtown. My legs aren't what they used to be. But you're right. That day has come.
The rising and the resurrection of the dead. I did read your book, you know, when I was young. But I was too busy trying to survive in this world rather than worrying about the next, if you know what I mean.
This is ridiculous. Talk to me, Rashid.
Go to the window, Narendra. What do you see, Narendra?
Nothing.
What do you hear?
It's coming from over there.
That's Highgate Cemetery.
I can see them now, over there.
When we are turned to bones and dust, shall we be restored to life? And ye shall say, you shall, whether you turn to stone or iron. On that day he will summon you all, and you shall think that you have stayed away but for a little while. Of course, the earth will become crowded as all return. But it will soon become again, in 7 days, on the Judgment Day.
It can't end like this. I mean, it's unfair.
I'm going to call my analyst.
You have reached the answering service of Dr. Andrew Mackenzie. My office hours are between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. Mondays to Fridays, when either myself or my assistant...
I'm hungry. Whatever will happen, will happen. Come on. Let's have the chicken tikka masala anyway.
Oh, not again.
Excuse me?
Jimmy. We know him, let him in. I don't know if this chicken will stretch.
Let them in. Doesn't matter anymore.
What's that noise?
Dunno. All the doorbells are ringing.
Well, how many chairs have we got?
Police have cordoned off all the cemeteries in the metropolitan area, and reinforcements are being sent in to deal with the massive influx of returnees. Reports from every borough now indicate that the dead emerging from every graveyard are swamping the city, and churches have set up comfort stations in every graveyard. The Home Secretary has announced that all possible measures will be deployed in this emergency, and the Prime Minister has announced an address to the nation scheduled for 3 a.m. Greenwich Standard Time. The same phenomenon is being reported now from all our correspondents overseas.
In Delhi, the overcrowding by the returning dead apparently went unnoticed for the first 2 hours in the general crowding of the city.
Reports are also emerging of riots breaking out in many cities in the Middle East and at the Kaaba in Mecca, where immense crowds composed of the living and the dead are waiting in silence.
Reports from Washington suggest the White House was overwhelmed by the pressure of formerly deceased presidents attempting to reoccupy the Oval Office. Abraham Lincoln, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, and young John Fitzgerald Kennedy.
At least we gave the buggers a run for the money.
Whatever happens, we should be ready for it. I mean, I don't feel like I'm at an ending. I've got loads of things to do. Places to go, changes to make. I'm not ready to give up yet.
You two found each other. At least that's some sort of happy ending in my book. But then I'm a sentimental old bastard.
Narendra's right, man. We can't give up just yet. Hey, I mean, if we can all stick together, we can beat this thing, this celestial trial or whatever. All we've got to do is just, like, find our defence. I mean, are we the human race, or are we shite? Eh? If we can only find a plan. I mean, they fucked up, Jimmy. For the very start, they fucked up. We're not to blame. From Adam and Eve, it's a fucking setup, man.
Shut up, Rabbie. And give us a tune.
Throughout Moscow of the return of the former dictator, Joseph Stalin. The immediate resurrection of those killed in the melee only added to the confusion and panic.
And television companies from around the world are standing by in Jerusalem for the greatest story that broadcasters have ever had to tell. This is Sheridan Morley, signing off at the end of the world.